Hi guys! Oh my god! I am super excited. You guys won't even understand the joy that I feel about finally getting my own apartment. But I'm gonna tell you all a short story after this break. Okay, so before then I'm gonna show you before and after. Then I will tell you guys my story. In case you're just joining for the first time, please let it not be your last time here. My name is Okoli with Stella, and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do well to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll be right back. Man, getting a house in Lagos is one big deal. It's too stressful. So here my agents had just contacted me after countless number of houses that I found that I didn't like anyone. I came here. Here was before. I saw this one and then I loved it. So here is after. Any house I was even getting, I was sending every houses to my best friend, anyone that I got. So she would just give her opinion. If it's not good, then we have to start all over again and start looking for a place. So here is my little space that I'm managing, especially my kitchen is quite small. So I'm planning on just making, some cabinets for other things. Yeah, so guys, welcome back. Hey, it no easy, oh. It no easy. Waiting my eyes see before I finally get my own accommodation. Like I see shege. Hey, I suffer no be small. Like I went through hell. So you guys, you most of you know that I'm an actor, yeah. Though I've been in the industry for quite a long time, since 2015, but then backed out because of one or two things, and then I took the profession very seriously 2019, but 2020 I decided to, go to Asaba in pursuit of my career. Now, embarking on that journey, I had no friends, no family in Asaba. I had no means of getting a roof over my head. Now, I took that decision simply because I've been in Lagos, hustling for this acting career, going for auditions here and there. And at the end of the day, you don't get a call back. I don't get a call back. So I decided, let me just try Asaba. So I think I only had this guy that I met in Enugu for the first time that I went there to film. He stayed in Asaba. So I reached out to him. He was so kind to me. He came to the park, picked me up, and then we went straight to his house. On getting to his house, it was nothing to write home about. Or like it was a room, the toilet, the environment, everything about it was so unkept. Like it wasn't good at all. But the guy was so good to me. He was so nice. So because of how loving and caring he was, I was able to, endure all of that. So I stayed there for like a couple of 3 months before he moved out. One thing, I became stranded again. I decided to lodge in one guest room like that for like a couple of 3 days where I get to pay 5,000 naira per day. Even before the third day, the owner of the place already came and was disturbing me. Oh, what's up? That if I'm not renewing, I have to go. Somebody else wants to take the room, this and that. Second day, midnight, I had to start packing my things over and over again. And the third day, I was out back to the street with my luggages and everything. I was super stranded. I reached out to friends that I knew in Enugu. Can I come to your place and stay for a while until I figure out myself? Nobody could help. You know, I remember also making one friend, then one other guy. I know you guys are wondering why guy. Yes, that's because I'm actually very scared of making female friends. I'm so sorry. So I had no female friends at that time. So I reached out to this guy and he said, okay, you know what? I'll come pick you up. He was kind enough to come pick me up from the hotel. And then he took me to another hotel. He said, okay, you know what? Just stay here until you're able to figure yourself out. I thought, oh, okay. This guy did nice. Oh, this for nights. Oga begin touch. Can they try tap current? Can they try the I say, waiting now, bros. I thought you just wanted to help me. When I think about some things that I've gone through, I be like, if I were to really, really write a movie, I think my life is already a movie on its own because, um, let's not go there. So, Oga won't come begin they do touch now. Then I say, bros, but you want help me now? You say, you not fine, babe. Now, wait till they try talk. Me na small thing they quick vex me. Oh, that's why I vex. I come out for the room and guess what? Nigga didn't even give two fucks where I slept that night. I had to stay outside the hotel where cars were parked. That was literally where I slept for the night. I didn't even sleep well. This half sleep now because that moment when anybody starts going in, then they ask you, what's up? Are you okay? Why are you outside? So I couldn't even sleep that night. Then the next morning, I packed all of my things. I say, God, waiting I won't do again now. I begin gas me call. I call one other person like that. Now so the guy bring me come in house. I go in house. That place safe was gone. It was also a room apartment. Then this guy, and the worst thing was that it was actually beside a restaurant. So whatever they're doing, the fun, the selling, buying and selling they were doing, there was absolutely no quiet time for me. It was crazy. At night, I find it hard to sleep because of the noise that was coming out from there. And then the toilet, they don't burn you where as a girl, make you open your nyash, say you want shit inside that toilet. They create because the infection will go follow you, no be small one. So what I had to do was I got a bucket. So anytime I want to defecate, I use that bucket, and by the time I'm done, I pour it in there. You know what? And now I'm beginning to think I wish I actually recorded all of the struggles then, so that at least when discussing this, I'll be showing you guys, throwbacks and all. But it is what it is because I never had this in mind at all. So that was how I usually did it. And this kind of bathrooms or toilet, whenever you want to bathe, you have to go with wrapper so that you cover the place to avoid people getting to see you. So it was like that, and it was also like a face me and face your apartment. So I stayed there for a couple of days until one popular actor that I met on set, you know, reached out to me. Stels, I've not heard from you. Are you okay? Are you good? I told him my plight. And he was like, you should have called me since now. I say, boss, I don't want to just disturb you. See as it be. And before you know it, he reached out to like one of his friends that had an apartment in Asaba. There were two guys staying together. And he told me that I can go stay with them. So luckily I went there. But the other guy was not living in the apartment at that time. He traveled. So I only met one of the guys there. So that was where I went to. And then this guy was so nice to me. They were so good to me. They never took advantage of me for one day. They never even had the thoughts of trying to like check me or ask me out or anything. I was there. I was super comfortable. That was where I stayed for like a period of 6 months. I remember I was already out of town. I was in Lagos to, go visit my mom and take care of her for a while until I got a call. Until I got a call, them telling me that they need to move out, that they can't afford the rent anymore. I think they said they increased the rent. I'm like, hey, waiting I got to do now. So they told me that I need to come pack my things. So that was how I went back to Asaba. Even before then, I still remember staying with a girl. She's a continuity person. She does continuity in the industry. That was the girl I also stayed with, couple of days too before she told me. Even before she told me, I knew her room was small. She had a sister. Sometimes people visit her, this and that. She was telling me so many things. I told her, babe, I understand. No worry, I got to find my way. You understand? So it was just practically from one place to another, from one place to another. So when that guy told me, then I had to come back to Asaba, packed all my things. I was so stranded again. I didn't know what to do. Then I reached out to Ekene Omenwa, Angel Palazzo, the superstar you all know. So I met her on set as well. So we became friends. Before then, I told her my plight. I packed all my things. I went to her house. So she wanted to help me, but I don't like to inconvenience people. I told her that, sis, you already have your sisters staying with you, and few other persons that are living with you as well that you're helping to accommodate. I don't want to add to it. I had to. She was like, okay, you know what? You can go when you're better or you're in a better position. You can come back to Asaba. So after that, we discussed the night before. The next morning, I left. I went back to Lagos, taking all my bags, all my luggages back to Lagos. I was in Lagos for a period of 3 months until before then I was still reaching out to people, I could stay with, this, that. Until one of my girlfriend that's like a sister, a family to us, Helen, I told her everything and she said, okay, she has a friend that stays in Asaba that I can go stay with her until I'm able to afford a place. There I went, I met Chizzy. Chizzy accommodated me without knowing me from Adams. Chizzy gave me a shelter at that time where I had no one to run to. She was so nice to me, you know. She was the one I stayed with. Though we had our issues at some point, but I mean, it's normal. We're able to resolve it. So Chizzy gave me a shelter. Even when I was, I had like little money then, it was not even still enough for a reasonable to get a reasonable apartment. Chizzy was like, no, babe, slow down. When you have the money, you can look for a place. Nobody's pursuing you. Just relax. She was so good to me. Then I stayed there until I got until I got admission into Elka. After every, I changed my mind. You know what, Asaba is not for me. Then I decided to stay back in Lagos. Even while I was in Lagos, it wasn't still easy because my parents' place were not too convenient for me. So it was like any little content I need to create, like monologue auditions, I need to submit. I have to start calling friends, disturbing people. Please, can I come to your place? Let me just do this monologue. You see a monologue that is just less than 1 minute. You see me going to a far distance here in Lagos just because I want to create monologue. I want to do audition. I want to send tapes. I want to. It was hell. It was hell. Plus the insult I took, the problems, like so many things I can't even discuss here that I went through because of apartment. I don't even wish that for my enemy. You know, I could remember then I sometimes starve because I have to save 1,000 or 2,000. I have to be saving those money in my best friend's PiggyVest account. And my best friend, she was so funny to the point that sometimes when I need something like my personal needs and I call her, please, can you send me that money that I sent to you? She will not send it though. She was that strict. Why? Because she knew the pain I was going through. She was tired of hearing this one insulted me because of this, or this one did that because of this, or that. A lot of things. Even I had to stay in the most ridiculous, dirty places. Me that hates death, I had to adapt because I didn't have it. Because a beggar has no choice. So she didn't want to see me go through all of that. So she went extra miles to see that we saved. I saved, even if it means me starving sometimes, just so that I could get a roof over my head. So what am I trying to say? I'm not saying this to gain pity party or something, but I'm just saying this to inspire one or two persons out there because I know that there are people that are in similar situations, but just don't give up. Keep trying, keep going. Who knows? I could move to a bigger place tomorrow or to my own mansion tomorrow or get my parents a mansion tomorrow, right? So that's about that for my story about finally getting my own accommodation. And I hope I was able to inspire one or two people out there. So yeah, keep pushing, don't give up. Thank you for watching and please do not forget to like. Until next time, my name is Okoli with Stella, but you can call me Stells. Bye.